No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Shoryuken, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like... We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day. My butthole puckered. It was like... You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Well, don't you look dumb. Where's my popcorn? Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell? Oh, they're right here. Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No. I told you we should have played Rugrats, didn't I? You didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Shoryuken, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like... We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day. puckered. It was like. You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Oh, don't you look dumb? Where's my popcorn? Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell? Oh, they're right here. Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No. Told you should have played Rugrats, didn't I? You didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Yukin, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like. We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day. My butthole puckered. It was like. You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Oh, don't you look dumb? Where's my popcorn? Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell? Oh, they're right here. Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No. told you should have played Rugrats, didn't I? You didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Yukin, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like. We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another SaruShow, the one day of the week where we answer a weekly question that we ask you guys, and we read them here every week. Last week we talked about, I don't remember, but this week is Final Fantasy. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even remember what happened yesterday, but yeah. Today, this week, we're talking about Final Fantasy. Give me 1 second, let me find a wipe. I need to wipe this down. I think it's dusty. How's everyone doing today? By the way, you guys, after we leave here today on the YouTubes, it is our 1 year anniversary on Twitch. So we're gonna do the weekly question here, and then we're gonna jump over there. We're gonna jump to Twitch land. Can you move this over here, please?
Yep.
What is up, everybody? Welcome. We see Sweet Like Sugars in the chat. Corbin in Japan. Sebastian. Objection. Mark Dell, thank you for the charming charms. Jeff O is here. Bonnie Z, Reluctant Hero. And I think I got everybody. If I didn't, then I'm a jerk. But and Randrick, welcome Randrick. Alright, so let's get into the weekly question, and then we're going to jump over to Twitchland. I'll have a link for you here in a bit so that you guys can follow once we're ready to move over there. Happy stream anniversary, says Mark Dell. Thank you. That's going to be on Twitch here as soon as we get through the weekly question. Last week we asked you guys, what is your favorite Final Fantasy game and why? Number 1 comes to us from your friendly neighborhood Socket. Socket Monsters, he says, I picked 3 because I'm American and 3 equals 6. But nah, fam, like you know, that shit changed my life. It was one of my first RPGs with a rich story and the beautiful sprites and art. One of those legendary RPGs of the SNES with the likes of Chrono Trigger and Earthbound that made it my favorite place to play them. By the way, my cat says hi, says your friendly neighborhood.
Oh, kitty.
Hello to Socket's cat. JT, what is up? Welcome. Daniel, welcome. He says FF6 is the best, truth and fact. We got a lot of answers regarding FF6 when we did like your favorite 16-bit RPG some months ago. We did like your favorite, was it a year ago now? We did your favorite 16-bit RPGs. A lot of people answered with Final Fantasy VI as their answer. Cassius, what's up? Welcome. Reluctant Hero is here. What is up? Welcome. That is me. I don't know why. I can hear me somewhere.
What the hell? From where?
I don't know. But I hear...
Yeah, hold on. 1 second.
It went away.
Yeah, because I lowered down the volume.
Oh. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe there? Maybe you have to hit
let me... There.
Or something.
I know where it's coming from. There it is.
What was that?
It was Twitch.
That's weird.
I know.
Oh, because you went to Twitch, huh?
Yeah, it's because I linked the Twitch thing.
Gotcha. Matthew Roach says, hello, almost birthday boy Saru. Oh, that's right. So close. Just a couple more days. And I will be... Oh, Transfer's here. He says, nice looking charm. Whoa. All of a sudden. Oh, I missed a few. Okay, here we go. All right. Reluctant Hero, he says, put my name on this ish, but remind me to buy one later, lol. You got it, sir. Transfer, he says, nice looking charm. I still don't want it, though. That means we give it away. So tonight we're going to do a charm giveaway, courtesy of Transfer. Thank you very much, Transfer. We're going to do a charm giveaway today. You guys can pick whichever charm you want on sarumaru.com. When we do the giveaway, there's lots of charms to choose from. Thank you very much, Transfer. Very kind of you. Brandon Wallace is here. He says, hey, Saru and crew. Welcome, Brandon Wallace. Let's see here. I think I need to buy this charm, says Corbin. Matthew Rush with the $20. He says, Cloud Charm, please. Isn't he cute? Let me make him bigger so you guys can see him really quick. Ooh, I don't know what I did there. I'm moving stuff. I'm doing things. I think I have to wait for that to go away. There it goes. Okay, now I can make it bigger. There it is. There it is. Look at him. He is cute boy. Alright. Let's see. Let's make him... That's big enough, yeah? Can you guys see him okay? It looks weird scaled to me. Because I put the full-size image up. Normally I'll make like a little one, but I didn't have time. Super Cool Charm says, Casa Mules. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I like this long, hard sword, says Mark Dell. You guys. Alright, here we go. Next one comes to us from Kitsune-sama, number 2. Kitsune says, finally an easy question. Not sure if to answer more than one game since you're asking what is your favorite Final Fantasy games. Oh, that was a typo on... It's supposed to be Final Fantasy game, but that's fine. You guys can answer with multiples. I'm okay with that. So, it is a singular question or plural? Anyway, the answer is Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions, and Final Fantasy V. I have played every single Final Fantasy game, by the way, but those two are my favorite ones. Yeah, no 7 this time, says Kitsune-sama. Very cool. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright. Let's see here. Omni Slash says JT. Do you want to take a break?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I forgot what I was doing.
Alright, number 3 comes to us from Brandon Wallace. Brandon Wallace says, let's see here. What is that? Is that 11? Final Fantasy 11 will forever be my favorite. I don't know my Roman numerals. I got into the game back when it came out in 2002, and it was my first MMO. The game was such a grind and it forced you to play with other people. It was such a pain because of that, but it led me to some of the best online friendships and memories. Every day logging on, the excitement of what was going on that day or what your friends had to accomplish kept bringing you back for more. Recently, I started playing on a private server that replicates the era during the earlier days of the game, and it has been a blast meeting and adventuring with people again. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the gameplay Final Fantasy XI just hooks me way more than Final Fantasy 15 or any other MMOs like World of Warcraft, says Brandon Wallace. Very cool. Radrick says, I pulled a Barox this time. I'm sorry in advance, guys. No worries. No worries whatsoever. He says, I pulled a Marox. Yeah, no worries, Rand. Whatsoever. When Radrick, you're supposed to be the chosen one. What are you talking about? I've tried Tactics a few times. I never quite got it, but I enjoyed other games like it. Same here, Markdell. I played it for a little bit when it first came out, and then I lost interest. But I have a really short attention span, so I'm like really bad about stuff like that. But I did enjoy it for a while before I completely lost interest. All right. Moving on. Next one comes to us from Rovers. Rover says 1, 6, and 7. 1, because it was my very first and I loved how it played despite massive amounts of grinding. 6, because it had an amazing story and Terra is a gorgeous waifu. And 7, because it also had a great story, great play mechanics, and Tifa. Nom nom, says Rover. Who else? Alright, next one comes to us from Cybergirl. Cybergirl 007 says, I would have to say 1 through 4, as they used a battle system similar to Dragon Quest. Wow, okay, very cool. Very cool. Nice choice for Rover. Is Rover's here? Hey, sorry, what's up, Mackenzie? Welcome! How you doing? I'm still at work for 3 hours. Save me, says Mackenzie. Welcome in. Tactics is so good, says Cassius. Tactics is hard as fuck, says Objection. Cybergirl with a decent answer. I know. We're like, Cybergirl answered with actual actual words. Now, sometimes Cybergirl does. It depends. I guess it just depends on if it's like a Nintendo related thing. The chances are good that we'll get some form of answer. Cybergirl is a Nintendo girl. Yeah, we barely made it to the end. All right. Oh, and Tactics. Yeah, Tactics ain't easy. It says Future Mega Crush. Welcome, Future Mega Crush. All right, let's move on to the next one. Comes to us from Objection. Objection says, Final Fantasy X is my absolute favorite RPG game and Final Fantasy game. When I first booted it up on my brand new PS2, I was blown away by the visuals and music. I loved how it brought so many features and addressed concerns I had with JRPGs in many, many ways, except random encounters, such as swapping characters in battle and raising XP for all, the conditional turn battle system, and the fun of using the summoned creatures in battle like a regular member. The emotional, focused journey of traveling through Spira as a fish out of water, Titus, was such a powerful ride that still gets me in tears when I rewatch the ending cinematic. That romantic scene in Mechalania Forest with Titus and Yuna sharing a kiss and embrace after such traumatic events, with the Suteki Dane playing in the background, is so lovely, and their romance, albeit tragic, is one of the best. It was the RPG I dumped the most amount of time and multiple playthroughs ever at the time, and pretty much the only game where I endured and struggled to get every best weapon for each character. Yes, even the lightning dodging, chocobo racing, and blitzball, which is not something I normally do. I related to a degree with Titus and his resentment to his father, as was a teenager of similar age to the time, and in this game, the theme of water being so ever presented resonated with me as a swim team member. I will cut it short here, but with no hint of doubt, Final Fantasy X is my ultimate game in so many areas, and it stays with me as the best example in the series. Shout out to Final Fantasy VII for getting me into the series though, says Objection. It's funny, me too, actually. I didn't play a Final Fantasy until Final Fantasy VII. Only because mainly I didn't play a whole lot of RPGs of that style before then. The only RPGs I actually touched prior to Final Fantasy VII were action RPGs, and the couple turn-based RPGs like Cosmic Fantasy and Lunar. And that was pretty much it as far as turn-based RPGs of the 16-bit era. And then before that, the 8-bit era, forget it. I didn't touch any. Is the music too loud, you guys?
Yeah.
Maybe we can lower it down just a tad. There we go. It's because some tracks are just crazy, though. It's like normal, and then it's like... Brrr.
I know.
Final Fantasy X is a great game for sure, says JT. MVL Gaming is here. What is up, MVL? Welcome. MVL says, I could have given a confusing answer, like saying Mystic Quest, which is PAL name for Final Fantasy Adventure on the SNES. Not to be confused with Mystic Quest on the Game Boy, which is a Mana game. Yeah, Mystic Quest on the Game Boy is the first Seiken game, isn't it? In Japan? Let's see here. Star's voice was not loud enough. Music too low. Oh, is that what it was? Maybe. Maybe I need to be screaming and yelling. Let's see here. Let me just look at chat really quick. Yeah, I'm deeply ashamed of my answer. I love RPGs, but I can't get into Final Fantasy, says Ringfit McKenzie. Yeah, I didn't care about Final Fantasy either until I got what was I saying? Oh yeah, I got onto 7. Sorry. Yeah, completely sorry, I started reading something and then I just completely spaced out. All right. Who was that? Objection? That was number 6. Number 7 comes to us from Randrick. Randrick says, yes, the Final Fantasy series. I have a strange relationship with this series. It was my second JRPG that I played after Dragon Warrior / Quest on the NES, and I have fond memories of playing this game with my dad and enjoyed the game very much. I consider this title to be the foundation of my love for JRPGs, along with Dragon Quest. Then, several years later, I got into Final Fantasy IV, which is 2 in North America, which is to this day my favorite Final Fantasy game. The music, the story with Cecil, the Dark Knight going on a quest for redemption was something that hit me right in the feels. I finished the game many times, which is not something I usually do with JRPGs. While I did enjoy Final Fantasy VI, I did not finish it for many reasons, being the random encounter rate and too much grinding I did in the game, which led me to just get bored. I intend to fix this one day and go back to it and actually finish the game. Final Fantasy VII came, and despite being very excited to play this game, it ended up being disappointing to me because of the setting mostly. Then I stopped caring about Final Fantasy series, and FF8 was just not for me, and all of the entries that followed were just not interesting to me. Fast forward to the last year, I played Final Fantasy VII Remake on my PS5 and genuinely enjoyed the game so much that I find myself having difficulty putting down the controller when I was playing. I'm very much looking forward to Part 2 and Final Fantasy, 16? P.S. Sorry for pulling a Marox with this answer, says Randrig. Not even. That was like a normal sized answer. That was completely normal. It was about the same size as Objection's answer. Let's see here. Envia, whatever. I missed a bunch of them. Yep. Titus from FFX is responsible for the awesome Superman 64. What? MVL says, I wasn't initially a fan of Final Fantasy X because it felt so different from the presentation of the PS1 games. I felt like the focus would be on the PS2 graphics and FMV and voice acting. Socket Monsters is here. He says, did I miss a lot? Yes, I read the one from your friendly neighborhood Socket. And the greetings from your cat. Let's see, Mackenzie says, I think I never got into Final Fantasy because while growing up, most Final Fantasy titles were only on PlayStation consoles like PS2, while I was a Nintendo kid, says Mackenzie.
Same here, Mackenzie.
Yeah. See, for me, like, I got into 7, really liked 7. I played through 8. And although 8 wasn't really as impactful as 7 was, I still enjoyed it, and I really did like the character designs in 8. And then 9 came out, and I just did not like how everything looked in 9, and I completely skipped it. And then X, or 10, or whatever, when X came out, I got that. I started playing the international version, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the Blitzball part. The grid system was interesting. I think the international grid system was different from the grid system in the normal release. So I don't know if it was improved in any way, but it didn't seem as tedious as people made it out to be. But that could also be because I was playing the international version. I believe they might have changed it. X2, when X2 came out, I was super excited, and then it was like, I don't know, I wasn't interested really quickly, but I was super excited. The opening from Koda Kumi, which was done by someone else, I think Jade or something like that, in America. I don't remember, but I really liked it. Oh yeah, I figured you'd notice this one, JT. JT being the big time Mega Man fan. Neil is here. What's up?
What's up, Neil?
He says, "How are you?" We're good. We're just going through the weekly question, and after the weekly question, we're gonna jump over to Twitch and celebrate our 1 year on Twitch. Our 1 year is today. 1 year as a Twitch streamer is today, so we're doing that on the Twitch world. On the Twitch worlds, right after this, I think the main thing the PAL version of FF10 got was the Dark Eons. I'm not sure if any other version after the PS2. Mackenzie says, I have a sealed copy of the greatest hits version of Final Fantasy IX, I think, on PS1. If anyone is interested in owning it, EB Games was selling it for $20 Canadian, as they found some in one of their warehouses. Wow, that's actually a good deal.
Wow.
Sarah's 1 year old on Twitch. I'm a Twitch baby. I'm a newborn Twitch baby. Freshly popped from the womb.
What's the song from?
Secret of Mana.
Yep.
This is the Square battle music. That's what We just picked this one because it was all the different battle musics from like a shit ton of Final Fantasy, and then like Mana. But all the first like 10 tracks were Final Fantasy, and then now we have a Mana track. So I assume it's gonna go back to Final Fantasy at some point.
Yeah.
Are the Secret of Mana games considered to be Final Fantasy family? I think they're their own family, right? They're all in the Seiken family of games. I was playing Deedlit today. Good ass game. I haven't even opened my copy of Deedlit. Soon I will have the time to do all that, but I haven't even opened my copy of Deedlit and Wonder Diddles. I need to. The start of that song was very stressful, says Mark, though. Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably have to disappear before you appear on Twitch as it's 4 a.m. for MVL. Oh my gosh. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. But I'll be with you in spirit, says MVL. Oh, that's $20. She says, put this cloud charm with his big sword down for I'm borderline and ship it to the king of charms. Will do. Very cool. Thank you, Matthew. Really cool of you. Alright. I would keep it, but because it's the greatest hits copy, the green spine is hurting my OCD and Black Label PS1 games. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Alright, let's move on. Well, it's not funny that you have OCD, but funny that that's the reason. That's the reason you want to get rid of it. You're like, I got toothpaste all over me. Sorry, sloppy boy. Alright, next one comes to us from Merox. Alright, here we go. Merox. Number 8, he says, I figure it was time to give SaruBot a break for like a week or more. So here's a fairly short answer, relatively speaking. I have only played 2 Final Fantasy games for a sufficient amount of time to have a firm enough grasp of their mechanics and the other features to be able to form a position as to their quality. The first one is Final Fantasy VII, an objectively slightly below average playing JRPG for the PS1, and it's a strong contender for the most overrated game of all time. The second one is Final Fantasy VI, a game which addresses straight down fixes pretty much every single one of many fundamental issues that Final Fantasy VII has, while also adding some interesting things of its own, resulting in a very solid package, to put it somewhat mildly. So my answer is Final Fantasy VI. Says Merox. Is Merox here? Wow, that was a surprisingly short answer. And of course he's not here. That's funny. That was Yeah, that was, I'm sorry, not 6, 9. He meant 9 with the short little fat people. 9 is what he's talking about. Not 6. He says, 9, not 6, I'm sorry. He says the second one is Final Fantasy 9, a game which addresses straight down fixes pretty much every single one of the many fundamental issues with 7. So he says his final answer is 9. Sorry, not 6. 9. Wow, that was a surprisingly short answer that from Merox. I should not say that because then he's going to be like, alright, the next answer is going to be 82 pages long. Transfer says, I have to agree with Merox. I love 7, but definitely overrated, says Transfer.
Are you sure this is the Merox we all know? Is that the water in the background hint of future project? I see Jesse just swinging around the camera.
I don't know what's happening. Yep, an imposter, says Matthew. Merox, the short answer, must be an imposter. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I guess he thinks that 9... I don't know. I didn't play 9. I couldn't get over its look of it. You know, from like 8 to 9. Like, it just seems so polarizing to me. So I didn't try it. Yeah, I didn't try it. I didn't play 9 at all, so I'm not sure if that's really the case or not. All right, number 9. Number 9 comes to us from Mark Dell. Mark Dell says, absolutely, Final Fantasy 13 without a doubt. Just kidding. Could anyone seriously give that as their answer? As much as I respect Final Fantasy 6, coming to it for the first time a couple of years ago, it just didn't stick with me as much as I wanted it to, and I ended up preferring Final Fantasy 9 and disliking Final Fantasy 10. So perhaps my tastes are pretty weird compared to others. Well, except for my actual favorite is Final Fantasy VII by a mile. Give me the OG PlayStation game or the new remake. I love the world, characters, and incredible music, says Mark Dell. Well, I mean, Merox also said that I really liked 9, so you're definitely not alone. Mark Dell says, every time I get more convinced I'm a mirror I'm mirror universe Saru. Really, Final Fantasy 13 is so bad and boring, says Matthew. I'm trying to think which one was 13? Is 13 the one with Lightning as the main character? 12 was the one with the blonde guy, right? And he had like, shit, I don't remember. And I played it too, and I don't remember 12. I remember it being really pretty though. But I don't remember so much of it. In fact, I actually played that one. I started playing the one with Lightning, and then I just never beat it. Mainly because of time. But I think I was interested in it enough for me to play it for a bit, and then I just I was dealing with like being busy with work and just stuff like that. It was a hectic time around that time. She is in 13, 13.2, and 13.3. Is it wrong to say I would rather play Super Mario RPG or any other Square RPGs over Final Fantasy? I really need to finish Chrono Trigger. Alright, next one comes to us from Matthew Roach. Matthew Roach says, my favorite Final Fantasy games have to be Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X. FF7 because it was the first Final Fantasy game that I ever had played, and I love the story and music as well as the characters. Why Final Fantasy X? I got for my birthday in 2001 after having my PS2 console for almost 6 months of that same year. I played it on my birthday, and it was so engaging and how gorgeous the PS2 graphics were, the music and the gameplay and the environments, that I couldn't stop playing the game. The next thing I knew was it was 6 a.m. and I had been playing it for over 9 hours non-stop, says Matthew. Wow. Yeah, I remember really getting into Final Fantasy X also. Just everything about it was so impressive too. You know, like the intro was like the cinematics were crazy. I remember we were playing it on like one of those like DLP big screen TVs, you know, which like look like absolute shit now, but back then it was like, oh my god, it's so cool, you know. Before, you know, like HD TVs were like a regular thing. We were playing it on a widescreen DLP screen, and looking back at it, the picture was huge, but like it was so like washed out and gross compared to pretty much any HD TV now. Let's see here. No doubt some people like 13. I actually liked the battle system at first. It was clever, but I just couldn't get into what the game offered, says Mark Dell. Corbin says Kingdom Hearts is the best Final Fantasy. I don't know. After Kingdom Hearts 2, I just stopped caring. I couldn't deal with the story either. Don't forget to clap that like button, says Casimuse. Let's see here. Corbin, Japan is opening up next month for international tourists. Oh yeah, you were saying that, Matthew, on Twitch yesterday? Did we stream yesterday? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. We did an impromptu stream yesterday. Not impromptu stream. We did a stream after Whatnot. It's our normal stream day. I'm so confused because Whatnot is supposed to be on Thursday, but we didn't make it on Thursday, so we did it on Friday, and then we streamed after that. We completed Mega Man 8 on the Sega Saturn. Mega Man. FF7 Forever, one of my favorite RPGs. Top 10 says Screw the Net. What's up, Screw the Net? Welcome. Welcome. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next one comes to us from Mackenzie says, Final Fantasy. Wish I could say all the fond memories I have with this series, but I got nothing. As much as I love RPGs, Final Fantasy has been one series I can't seem to get into. I do respect its legacy, and the original Final Fantasy saved Square from going bankrupt all those years ago. Although, seeing what Square Enix is nowadays, it kind of feels like they're spitting on their fans' faces. It's not Final Fantasy related, but I recently picked up a Mana collection on Switch that looks like fun, and definitely something that will be fun to play. Matthew with the $20! Thank you so much for the $20 donation. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's so cute. I love those little Shiba things. I want a Shiba, but I hear they're complicated. They're complicated dogs to own. All right, back to Mackenzie's question. Let's see, where did I stop at? He says, I would love to hear people's suggestions for where a good place to start in Final Fantasy would be. I've been eyeing Final Fantasy III, or what is actually Final Fantasy VI on the SNES for quite some time. And while that's just me, he said, oh, but that's just me. Bye for now, says Mackenzie. Interesting. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any suggestions as to where Mackenzie should start off his Final Fantasy journey? I guess that all depends on the kind of gameplay that he likes. For me, it was just enough to see really pretty graphics and just to get something that, looked really good on the PlayStation 1 at the time that got me to actually play Final Fantasy VII. What about you?
Me too. I haven't played any.
Any of them?
No. I've started some, but I never finished them. Or I watched people play them, but I've actually never finished a Final Fantasy game from start to end.
Is there anyone that you're interested in trying out?
I would love to play Final Fantasy VII.
Like the OG,
with
the polygons, or like the remake?
The OG one. And then I could play the.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I haven't played the remake, so I think in my case, maybe I, at some point maybe play Final Fantasy VII remake and see all the stuff that they did differently with it. I have yet to play it though,
because I never had a PlayStation. I was just like Mackenzie, and I only had a Nintendo. So my family had PlayStations, so I would always play Final Fantasy. And I'd always be jealous. I was like, I want a PlayStation, but Nintendo, that was my system.
Did your brother get a PlayStation?
He got a PS2.
Oh,
I think, and he loved.
He had a Saturn, right?
He had a Saturn, PlayStation 2, and Sega CD. So he liked those, but I was Nintendo mostly. Yeah.
So you never really got like a chance to even watch anyone play Final Fantasy VII.
No, I didn't.
Right? And then though the Final Fantasies were prominent on Nintendo stuff, but you probably would have been way too young at that time to care. Because if I was too young to care, you were definitely too young to care.
Like Nintendo, Metroid, Zelda. That was my.
And actually, no, I wasn't too young to care. I think I was not mentally developed enough to enjoy turn-based RPGs, and that's true because like back then, when I was in my teens even, like I still wanted to play games where I just wanted to run up and kill stuff, that's when
me too.
Main RPG was East because I could just it was action, right? It wasn't turn-based.
Yeah, I never really liked turn-based when I was younger. That's why I like Secret of Mana, because you're fighting, you're getting experience. I like that.
Right? Yeah, you're like in it.
You're in it, yeah.
So
go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I didn't want to.
And it's like turn-based to me when I was younger. I was like, this is fucking slow, fucking boring.
I'm bored.
I'm bored. Yeah.
For me, it took a very special game. The first turn-based RPG that I really enjoyed back in the 16-bit days was Lunar. Because the story was funny, because working designers used to do all that shit where they did whatever they want with the scripts. But back then it was funny, right? Because you're 13, 14 years old. It's hilarious. And the anime cutscenes I really like. That's the only thing that got me to play through Cosmic Fantasy 2. Because Cosmic Fantasy 2 on the TurboGrafx CD is boring as shit. But I wanted to get through it to see all the cutscenes. And later on there was a code to look at them all. But it was so boring to me at the time.
It's funny. The very first RPG game I played was Mario RPG.
Oh,
that was the very first game because it was Mario.
Nintendo, yeah.
And I was like, this game is so cool, and that's what opened me up to
more turn-based
RPGs.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Do you like what other turn-based RPGs do you like?
Oh man, what was it? Recently I just got from Switch.
Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler was amazing.
Yeah. It's so funny because that was the one that I was interested in getting, and then like you ended up playing it, right? And you really liked it, and then good. I didn't even touch it. Mainly because of time, not because I didn't want to play it. But at this point, I'm like, I don't know when I'll ever get to it. My backlog is so huge, but yeah, you really liked that one. You played with really like 2 characters, right?
No, you play with 4, I think.
No, it's like 6.
6? No. At a time, because you can only pick. Oh, I think it's 3. I don't remember.
Right, but can't you get like 6 different endings or something? Or
8 different endings.
8. Okay.
And I beat them. I got all the endings. Too.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you only did 2 of them.
No, I did them all.
Holy shit!
8. Right. Yeah, it was 8.
8. Did max out all 8? So
yeah, I did.
Jeez. Yeah, I'd like to at some point. That looks like something to me. It looks very interesting because it looks like a 32-bit like RPG, right? Like back in the day, like those like graphics.
Yeah,
I really liked
the story from Octopath Traveler. Just amazing.
Yeah. Primrose was your favorite?
Primrose was sad. It was like the saddest story.
Yeah,
but I loved it.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. We both were like... Blah, blah, blah. Mackenzie says, sorry, I totally relate. My backlog is probably up to my eyeballs. That's funny.
Jesse, some place to Final Fantasy on stream. I should.
Let me see fun, what if I miss. No, go on. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna scroll on. You feel free. Let's see. Start. Thanks so much for the suggestion, everyone. Oh, they're giving them suggestions. Yes, that's it. Just curious, but Final Fantasy X and X2 on the Switch. Brian Trusty is here. Brian Trusty, how you doing, Trusty Burger? He says, Sarus, thank you. The 17 months of Saru emojis. Look at that, everyone. Everyone, give your love. Give your love to a Trusty. How are you doing, Trusty? How is the Trusty doing right now? Tell me everything. Tell me all the things. Saka says, one day the question of the week should be, what is your honest, biggest hot take on video games? The answer could be wild. Now, hey, if you guys, I don't know if that's an actual suggestion, but you guys can always suggest what we talk about on the Saturday show, and we'll write them down, because a lot of there's some of these that were suggested by SaruPro. A lot of them are, and we write them down, and then we'll actually do them, or we'll reword them to fit whatever we're doing. So if you guys ever have ideas for it, feel free. Mackenzie says, need to get back to work. See you guys later. Have fun. Thank you, Mackenzie. Have a good day at work. Hope it goes fast for you. I think that's a good idea, Socket. I mean, we could do that. What is it? We could do that. There it is. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your shift, sir. Matthew says, who was your biggest crush on a video game character? I think, yeah, that was the suggestion that you guys suggested, and we did do it for, I think, like early SaruShow when we started doing SaruShow. I think we did. But maybe it might be time to do that one again, because that was over a year ago that we did that one. So that might be a subject we can bring back for sure.
Need a wiki on what questions already been done.
That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe we can do a sticky on the Discord.
We should.
Right?
Yeah.
Go through all the questions. Excuse me, I got like really bad indigestion all of a sudden.
You want pill?
Maybe we can go through all of the questions, and we'll do like a sticky on the Discord.
Yeah. There have been so many questions that we have answered. Hard to remember every single one. I know.
Yep. There have been so many, because we were doing this since VGST days too.
When me and Saru talk about it, we're like, okay, what question? We're like,
I know. We always sit there forever, and they're like, oh no, we did that, or we were like, we did something similar too soon. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we'll do a similar question, but only if it's been a year since we've asked that similar type of question. You know, so we don't have them too close together, because lots of people will likely have the same answer, even if it's a different thing. Like we did 16-bit whatever action games, or then we'll do your all-time favorite action game. And so sometimes people's answers vary, because, you know, they're not locked down to the single era. And sometimes they don't. So it's better if we do like a year, and then that, you know, makes it more exciting. Is Saruverse a metaverse, Mark? We need a Saruverse wiki. It says Mark Dell. We can do that. We should do that. We will accost Mark Dell to help us with random things, and we'll feed him treats. I don't know if that'll work. That works with a panda. I don't know if that'll work with a Dell. I'm down for a Saruverse wiki, says Socket Monsters. Maybe we do need one, right? Yeah, because we're already on... How many... We did 100... No. How many VGSTs did we do? 80?
I think 80.
We did like 80 VGSTs. We've done like 100 PC Engine Fridays. We've done, so far, 76 Saru shows. So yeah, maybe that needs to be a thing. We can do a thing. It wouldn't be hard to find them all, right? It's always charms. Yeah, we could just go through all the YouTube. We have a playlist of all of the Saru shows, so we can just go through all of them. Never been a big turn-based game player, says Neil, but I do like playing Persona and the last Yakuza game. I didn't. I played a little bit of the Yakuza games. Those are games that I really want to play through. I had a lot of fun playing. What was it on the PS2? I think I started playing Yakuza 2 randomly, and I'm like, fuck, this is. It's like a continuation. I'm like, I need to go back and play it. But I started playing, and I was like, oh, this is fun. I enjoy it. I need to play those. Persona games. I didn't get into Persona until Persona 3. That's another series too that I didn't really like because of how it looked. And then when Persona 3 came around, it was a lot more aesthetically pleasing, and it lured me in. And sometimes all it takes is for some like aesthetics to lure you in, right? I really enjoyed the character designs in Final Fantasy VII. Who is the artist? I forget. Nomura, I think. I don't remember. I think Game Waifu was a few months ago. Did we do Game Waifu? I think so. I think we did. We'll have to go through them. Yakuza is one of my favorite video game series. It has to be top 5, says Mark Dell. I really need to go through them. I should play them. There's some on PSP, right? Is there Yakuza on PSP? Maybe we can play one on stream at some point. Let's see here. I'm currently playing Lost Judgment. It's from the same devs who made Yakuza Ryuga Gotoku. All the Yakuza games are all on PS4 these days since you don't have an Xbox. Oh yeah, that would be a good way to play them. It's so funny. I think we just got charged for PlayStation Plus, and I hadn't used it for a year, so we're trying to cancel it because we haven't used it. But I don't know if there's any benefit. If I could just buy them digitally. Alright. Oh shit, I talked so much this turned off. I need to put this in battery saver mode. I forgot to do that. There we go.
All the Yakuza games are all out on the PS4 these days since you don't have an Xbox.
Yeah, I read that.
That.
Alright, next one comes to us from JT. JT says, for me, my absolute favorite is Final Fantasy VI, but I also love Final Fantasy VII and 10. The reason why I rank 6 in the top tier is because the first time I played it, it was a unique experience that blew me away. I mean, tears were falling when I heard Terra's theme song playing, when the Magitech soldiers were walking towards the village of Narsh in the snow. Final Fantasy VI is simply a masterpiece. Perfection. It's not only my favorite Final Fantasy game, but it's also my favorite RPG of all time. This game has such a sentimental value to me because it's the first RPG my mother bought for me when I was a kid. It has so many iconic moments, like the destruction of the world that leads to a post-apocalyptic setting, the world of ruin. Also, the amazing opera scene, the battle against the Atma weapon, the death of Cid, and of course, the Ghost Train. The composer of this game, Nobuo Uematsu, is a musical genius. The soundtrack is so legendary. Final Fantasy VII is also a special game to me because of the story, the cast, the combat system was amazing. Such a phenomenal game. Somehow, some gamers say it's overrated, but no, I really don't think so. Final Fantasy VII is actually my second favorite RPG of all time. This game was so impactful back in the days, and it did so much in the RPG world, says JT. Wow, very cool. I can hear the evil Kefka laugh. Yeah, I was just playing in one of the battle scenes. Sorry, my mouth dried out. Oh my god, me too. One word, Moogles. It says in Corbin. So cute. Great answer, JT says objection. Yeah. That is very cool. All right, number 13. It didn't leave a name, but this person says Final Fantasy VII, like most, is one of my favorite, and the game that's got me into the series. Tactics is way up there too. Both are from a prime gaming portion of my life. My best friends right there with me. We constantly shared our saves and compared our strategy. Having said that, I have a very unpopular opinion. Final Fantasy 15 is hands down my favorite of the lot. It's been called a brofest on many occasions, and I don't disagree. It's what I loved about it. The emotional connection I made with every character has been unmatched. From Ignis's cooking to Gladius's bullying, I felt and love it all. One of the few PS4 games I have platinumed and thirst for every moment. The car replacing the airship was absolutely brilliant. The combat system gets a little hate, but I really enjoyed it. Its high pace and focus. Summons looked and felt great. Story, although mildly confusing, was brilliant and amazing, says whoever this person is, number 3. Let her rip. I know. A ghost. Do you remember that guy? That was so many years ago now. Oh, fuck, I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm sorry. I sucked in saliva into my windpipe. So I'm like... That was Jesse allowing me time to breathe. He's so thoughtful. He's like, here, breathe. I'm alive.
I'm alive. Don't be dead.
Don't be dead.
Don't be dead.
That's like what we were saying. Don't be broke.
Don't be broke.
We see those signs all over town. Years ago, this was like when we first moved here, because the place is here, right? Like the headquarters for it is here. So we'd always see these signs that said "Don't be broke," and we always just what? Zeo Busters on the windpipe. Sasagio Monsters. I know. I busted my windpipe.
You know what's here too? Do you see those commercials where they're like invent? You know.
Oh yeah, it's right down the street on Patrick.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's really close to us. Yeah, I didn't know that either when I first drove by that. I was like, oh. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, Master, did Sweets package? Yeah, it did.
It did. We're doing is that a birthday thing? But either way, I think it should be fun to open on Monday. We're doing a stream on Monday.
It's a birthday thing.
We're doing a stream on Monday on Twitch. We always did the birthday stream here on YouTube, but we're gonna do it on Twitch and just play some games because that's what I want to do on my birthday. Is just play video games. I'm gonna play video games I want to play on Thursday. So I think what I'll do on Monday. God, I'm so dumb. Monday is my birthday. So on Monday, I'm gonna do a birthday stream for the first time on Twitch. But we always used to do them here. So I think I'm gonna play. I don't know. I might just play PSP. I think because there's lots of PSP games I want to play. So I think Monday, you have to remind me to find all the hookups for Monday before Monday comes. So I can do, yes, birthday thing, a plus little thing for Jesse, says sweet like sugar. Yes, you summoned a panda. Oh no, panda didn't like that I burped right in his face. He's sad. Work time fun. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we can play some work time fun again. Since we'll have the PSP up and running, assuming that I remember. But I think that's what I want to do on Monday is piss. Who does not love the Disney games? Speaking of, I got this from Mark Dell. Mark Dell sent me boom, right here. The Oliver twins. Should we play Evercade tonight after this? Should we do Evercade? We can do the Oliver twins. It's exciting. It's exciting. I don't know, but tonight's the Twitch anniversary. We got 20 minutes to wrap this up. Let's wrap this up so we can move over there because I want to do from like 9 to midnight. So let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. I expect you'll hate most of those games, says Mark Dell. Joe G says, happy birthday. I'm next door on the 17th is my birthday. Well, if I don't see you, happy birthday. So don't expect to play it long, says Mark Dell. Well, we gotta play it at some point. We'll play it at some point. I originally was gonna play it on the Evercade. I'm sorry, on the Polymega tonight, just because, you know, it's easy. It's easy, either Polymega or Mister. I don't know. I haven't played on the Mister in like a month.
Yeah, just do Mister.
But I haven't updated the Mister because I wanted to do like X68K stuff. I don't care about like 32X or PlayStation or that. I'd rather do PlayStation and Saturn on the Polymega just because I feel like it's. I just like how it works on the Polymega because of the UI and stuff. It's just. So, I don't know. I don't know! Joji says, might go to EDC in Las Vegas. Wow. How can you not care about 32X? It's funny because I have a few 32X games. Oh, we should just put those on Whatnot.
Which ones?
The 32X games.
Oh, yeah.
I only have like 4 of them. We should sell them. We should do that. We should Whatnot them. Maybe next week. We'll Whatnot some 32X stuff. Hopefully on Thursday. I think Thursday is a better day than Friday. I think Friday is too much. There's too much competition on Friday. So people are going to be stream hopping too much. Shinobi rocks the 32X in his bones. I know! The 32X charm came about because of Genovi. That little 32X charm. That came about because of Genovi. Because he had me draw it. It was one of the... When I used to do drawing requests back in the day... And that was one of his drawing requests. I used to do like these like $10 quick doodles or whatever. And that was one he picked as his doodle. And then we turned that into a charm. I have 2 32Xs and no game. I should get one at least. Well, next week I will have some on Whatnot. If you want to stop in. Usually I'll try to start them at like a really low price, and then like sometimes people bid up on them, sometimes they don't, sometimes they'll go for cheap, and that's the whole like fun thing about it, you know. Sometimes you can get stuff for cheap if nobody else wants it, you know, or nobody bids on it, and then sometimes people fight for stuff too, which is it goes both ways. You can get stuff for super cheap or for free. I got a thing for free. Is it downstairs?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Oh, no. It's okay. You don't have to get it. I can show it off later. No, don't. We'll show it off later. It's okay. You don't hear the door. You don't have to get it. Or you can prance. Jesse just pranced away. Very fancily. He pranced away very fancy free. 32X games, I'm in. Yeah, I have like 4 of them. I only got them because I was able to play them on the Polymega, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't even need these because I already dumped them on the Polymega. And then if I do want to play other 32X games, I could always... I'm trying to see which ones I have. Virtua Racer, Virtua Fighter... I think that's Star Wars? Yeah, I think it's the Star Wars one. And I think I have one other one here somewhere as well. I have to look around. Maybe I just have 3, but I'm gonna put them up. I don't really need them. I don't need them, and I don't have any emotional attachment to them. So I'll get the first one. What did I say? Virtual Racing? Look at what I won on Whatnot. This was free. Thank you, Jesse. You didn't have to go down. I appreciate that. Look what I won. Speaking of swear stuff, I won this on Whatnot. Freaking rad, right? I won a copy of Saga Frontier for PS1, which is a game that I started once upon a time. So I'll probably start it over again. I'll probably start it again and maybe finish it this time.
That's funny because remember we were like sitting...
And the guide. Check out the guide.
Remember we were sitting here and we were like, oh, because we kept clicking on the Ooh, I'm winded from the...
I told you.
No. And I clicked it. I was like, oh, a new contest. And I clicked on it. And we won, remember? That's so awesome.
No, this was the one I won before before you knew.
You're right. I am dumb.
You won a Pokemon card under mine. Is that it?
Yep, this is it.
Oh, and apparently I also won a Pokemon card.
No.
This was it.
This is mine.
Oh, okay.
Though it's a slab. That one's coming next week.
Oh, okay.
This one I was going to show you guys.
Yeah, Jesse was using my phone. He won something under my account.
It was a slab that's... We'll show it next week.
Yeah, we'll show it when we get it. It was a Pokemon graded?
Graded, yeah.
Graded card?
A graded card.
Yeah, and Jesse won that and that one. You won
this
two
one,
cards. But yeah, I won this for free. I was so stoked. I was like, what?
Mine, Jesse 2022.
Yeah. And the strategy guide is in like excellent shape too. I was super stoked about it. All right, moving on. The next one, and this is the last one. This one comes from Corbin. Oh, we got to do a giveaway, charm giveaway before we...
Okay, yeah.
Because transfer... We're giving
We'll do the charm giveaway, and then we'll say it on Twitch. I'm just kidding.
No, we'll do it here. We'll do it here. Yeah, I know, but Saru now needs to collect all the Pokemon cards now.
Yes.
I'm gonna sell it.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
I'm gonna get that card and I'm gonna resell it.
I just sold a Pokemon card recently for $100.
He did. He sold the Pokemons. Yeah, pretty much. Anything I don't really have an attachment for, I'm gonna sell.
This one over here.
And you guys got me addicted to what nuts, the sake monsters. Especially now, because I'm gonna try to save up some money to go to. I want to try to go to Japan, but I don't have I have a regular job for another week, so that's why we're like ramping up on all this stuff here. So if anyone needs any design stuff, oh shit, I forgot. In Borderline, I need to do in Borderlines stuff. In Borderline wants to commission me for his stream stuff, his icons and stuff. So I'm gonna do like a icon pack and his some overlays and stuff. So I gotta do that. But yes, I am taking art commissions as well. You guys got Rugrats the card game now. Is there a thing? I think I need to do whatnot to make money for my U.S. trip, says Corbin. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put away money aside for like a Japan trip, and then we're gonna do a game hunt from over there and stuff, like for the Saru crew, for the elite folks. Since you guys have boxes going to you, and we have more Saru crew members, I'm gonna limit the game hunt thing to elite people so I can put them in your boxes. Also, because we're gonna be coming with a lot of stuff too, since we're doing the whatnot thing. We're gonna try to come back with a bunch of stuff so that we can do more whatnot streams as well, because that's what's gonna keep us afloat while I put together my next game. So yeah, I think I need to do... Oh, I read that. I bought a buttload of PS1, SNES, and 64 games. It's very addictive. Yeah, and you got a bunch from us that day too, yesterday. Do people do Twitch art streams where people can donate biddy for you to doodle something for? Mardell, you are in our brains right now. So me and Jesse were just talking about that. Jesse had mentioned it to me. He's like, we should do a thing where we do like 2,000 biddies for, you know, sketches, right, on Twitch, and just do... We were gonna do a draw and game stream, right, where I draw something while Jesse plays. So, like, you know, one part of the screen will have my drawing, and then the other part will have, like, the game screen, and then we'll have, like, you know, little camera screen for face, and Jesse, too, if he feels up to it. Jesse doesn't normally like to be on camera for those, but I think it would be cool, right, if we have, like, your face camera in the corner for the game, and my face camera for the corner of the drawing. And it just makes it more organized. Yeah, we could have like a bar in the middle. So I think we can split it into like 2 squares, right? one for, since the retro games are kind of like, 4:3, and the iPad resolution is not like super wide. We can put them in like squares, and I can draw maybe this way, so that we can fit them.
Yeah,
fit them well.
I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah, so we're gonna start doing that on Wednesdays. We're gonna do a draw and game stream where I'm gonna draw, and those are gonna be like 4 hours at a time, at least. I want to say that's gonna start in a couple of weeks, so that basically I'm gonna draw like commissions and stuff online until somebody, sends money for biddies for me to do a sketch, and then I'll do the sketch, and when I'm done with the sketch I go back to the commission, and then we just do that. And Jesse gets to play games and I get to draw. We all get to hang out and chat.
Matthew says you and Jesse deserve to go to Japan after waiting for so long to get in.
Oh my god, we want to so bad. You guys.
Treasure says just no Zelda gameplay. You know what, me and Saru have been talking about how I should play new games so I can experience,
We've been talking about that.
Yeah, but we want to do it while you draw art.
Yeah.
Too. So I really want to experience more games, new games that I've never played before, which should be fun. You shut up.
He's gonna play Zelda. He's like, yeah, playing Secret of Mana. It's a different game. Love Zorld. Who is Princess Zorld? Danky King. I figured that was the only way to keep. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you? Oh, I missed. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let me read up. What did I miss? I miss. Is Whatnut the porn auction site? It's like a video game auction site. You should link it. You should link our Whatnot thing. Jesse's gonna link it right now. Did you already do the giveaway?
I did.
Link?
Yeah. It's right there.
There's the link, by the way, guys. Go ahead and enter that. We're gonna end this stream soon to move over to Twitch, so that we can play on Twitch for like 3 or 4 hours tonight for our streamersary. Let's see here. I think what did I miss here? Does that? I must have missed what Sweet said. All the Pokemon games shall belong to sockets. Yeah, we're gonna do a Whatnot on all the Pokemon stuff. I think Jesse's gonna cut out his Pokemon collection stuff mostly, like his games, and he's basically just gonna stick to Zelda, Metroid, Secret of Mana, those kind of things. Many will enter, only one will win. Or all the Dizzy games. Yes, we're gonna do a Dizzy game marathon. Dizzy all day for Rizzy in the Nizzy. Alright, you guys. Last one comes to us from Corbin in Japan. Corbin says, I could totally Marox this answer. I love his answers. He says, and write a whole book on this question, but I'll try to make this as short as I can. Final Fantasy I, because it was my first experience with the series, and I still have my original NES copy with box, manual, and dungeon map. Final Fantasy VII holds a special place in my heart, and the remake is a pleasure to play. Final Fantasy VI, I originally played with the SNEX 9X emulator because I didn't have an SNES when I was growing up. Such a beautiful game. Final Fantasy VIII, because it has such a huge jump graphically from 7. The cinematics were gorgeous. I think I'll leave it at that. But I like 1 through 10 and haven't played anything after that, so I can't comment on any of them, says Corbin in Japan. Yeah, see, that was another thing I really liked about 8 too, were the cutscenes, right? Because, like, the cutscenes were such a leap from 7, because 7, even though the cutscenes were amazing for its time, and the game was the best looking Final Fantasy, when 8 came around, the cinematics, they were like, whoa, they look like people, they have lips, they didn't look all weird. Ryu the Burninator, what's up? Welcome, how you doing? Let's see, what did I miss here? Joe G says, come to the LA County Fair for a game store. LA County, lots of games for sale at the LA Fair. It's only for 1 month in May. Oh man, the LA County Fair.
The fair.
Oh my gosh.
I can finally get my my corn dog. I was gonna do something else. My corn dog. I'll tell you later.
He's gonna have his corn dog. I always say, every time like we have carnivals that come here, and Jesse always gets excited about the carnival. I was like, let's go. Then he's like, no. It's like, what are you excited for it then? We got stuff to do. Yeah, and so I think we're just gonna have to go one day because you always say no.
I know. We're always doing stuff.
Yeah. Right now we're really busy. That'll change soon though. That'll change. Corn dog streams.
Corn dog stream. Their corn dogs are like this big.
Yep. He's gonna try to shove it all in one go. See if he can do it. Gizmo says, can pick up some Gucci chonis on the cheap. The pirateria.
And what was it now?
Some pirated chonis.
What is that, LA?
Los Callejones.
Los Callejones, yeah.
Dude, I love Los Callejones. So much fun. Mark Dell says, I know for sure Saru will keep it interesting. Yeah, we're gonna pretty much compete and see who can get more of the corn dog inside their mouth. See how that goes.
How big did you say your corn dog corn dog was?
Corn dog.
Like this big.
Yeah, it's it's like a 10-inch. Yeah, it's like a Dodger dog on a stick basically, and they batter it. It's a big dog. Big dog, cojones. I would watch an entire stream where Jesse goes to the fair and searched for the corn dog stand. Many adventures along the way.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I always tell Jesse that we're gonna get him his corn dog in a balloon, and he can just stand there and enjoy his corn dog with his balloon.
That'd be like a Patreon only video. We're going to the fair.
We're going to the fair.
We're search for a corn dog.
10-inch corn dogs.
10-inch corn dogs.
Now on OnlyFans.com.
Now on Only.
Jesse eats corn dogs like a duck.
OnlyPandas.com.
OnlyPandas.com. All right, let's do the giveaway. We got to move over to Twitch.
Funnel cakes too. Yum.
Oh, funnel cakes.
Funnel with maple syrup are pretty good. Oh, I gotta try that. Where is it?
They used to remember they used to do those like breakfast dogs with the maple syrup and the and the thing. That was decent. They weren't terrible. I thought I was gonna hate it, and I didn't. Actually liked it kind of. I was like, what?
Let me put this. Well, that's not it.
Would pay twice to Socket Monsters. Lol, take the whole corn dog down in one bite, and it's free. That should be a thing. Nah, they probably have too many people.
Here's for the free charm, and we're gonna name today's winner of
video game giveaway. Yeah. The video game giveaway winner. Video game what is this one? This one's for the charm?
Yeah.
Charm winner. Who is that? That is Sockets, right? Sockets. Socket Monsters, you are the winner of the charm giveaway. Congratulations.
No. This is a video game giveaway.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the video game giveaway. Video game giveaway. Weekly video game giveaway. Winner is Socket Monsters. You can go find game on website somewhere. All right, now we're going to do the charm giveaway. Socket Monsters, you are the winner of the weekly video game giveaway. You are the winner. Winner. Matthew Kelly, welcome. He says, I bought a used PS3 console from another castle of video games for $169 along with Tales of Xillia 1 and Valkyria Chronicles 1. What recommended PS3 games should I get besides Persona 3 and Final Fantasy 13? Are we talking like just RPG games? Because I wasn't really big on RPGs in the PS3. Wait. Persona 3? Persona 3? Oh, did you get a backwards compatible one? Because Persona 3 was on PS2, wasn't it? Persona 5. Okay.
I'll take Paprium.
I'll take Paprium. Ni no Kuni. Oh, yeah, Ni no Kuni. You know, another one that I liked that no one ever talked about was, it was called Toki Toa, Time and Eternity on the PS3. It was like, the artwork was really pretty by someone named Vofan, who was an artist who used to do like a lot of Vocaloid art back in the day. He was like famous for like Vocaloid art. And it was fun. I really liked it. Nobody ever talks about it. And I don't know, it might bore you, but I really liked it. It was called Time and Eternity, but the Japanese name was Toki Toa. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. on PS3. A lot of fun. And Ni no Kuni is another one. Yeah, I got so confused when you said, I was like, wait, what? My brain was like, yeah, P3P is like expensive now on the PSP, isn't it? I bought that for like $20 at Fry's because they were like selling all their shit for cheap, and I bought it. Just a baby bun. What are you guys talking about? We're talking about what? Kicking babies? The Last of Us for PS3 is a great game, says Matthew Roach. All right, now we got the next giveaway. This is for the charm giveaway.
Yep.
The charm giveaway winner is Randrick. Randrick, you are the winner. Are you here?
Randrick, are you here?
Because I think he's Print Club.
Yeah, so you have to be here.
Regular Print Club.
Yep.
Randrick, let me know if you're here. You are the winner.
Alexa, set a time for 1 minute.
You are the winner, but you gotta be here and tell us that you're here. What does she say? Ni no Kuni is great. I'm a big fan of the second one. Randrick is here! Randrick, you're the winner of a charm or pretty much any of the items on the...
Randrick.
Any item on SaruMaru.com. It doesn't have to be a charm. It could be a magnet. It could be a sticker. It could be whatever. Just not the games. Pretty much any of the $10 items. Any of the $10 items, you can pick one. You can pick any of them. All right, and we are done with today's stream on YouTube. We're now moving on to Twitch. Today is my 1 year anniversary on Twitch. So we gotta do a Twitch stream. Let people know that it is a year of Twitch. There we go. Sweet. Thank you for sharing that. That is the link, you guys. Make sure that you follow me there. We're gonna be playing some games. I think we're just gonna play on the Polymega because I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't want to connect anything. So we'll play some games tonight on the Polymega, and it's a good way to just switch between games too. So we'll just do random retro on the Polymega tonight. Random retro on the Polymega tonight, you guys. Make sure you click on that link. We are gonna go live here in just a few minutes. We're just gonna get up and stretch and let my butt rest because this chair hurts my butt. I need a new chair. I bought this one recently and I'm so disappointed in it. I should have just bought a better chair. I got this at where did I get it? Sam's Club. It was $100, but it leans forward really weirdly, so my body has to be like
it's like
yeah, it's like it leans forward, so I have to like keep myself like at a weird angle, but it hurts my tailbone.
You know, when my dad comes, maybe I can ask him to fix it.
Oh yeah, maybe your dad can just fix it.
He has all these screws and I don't know. You know,
yeah,
he does his magic. I don't know how he does it.
My tailbone always hurts when I'm sitting in this chair. Right now it doesn't because I haven't worked today. But normally I'll work during the day, and I usually work 9 to 10 hours, and then I'll stream. And by the time I'm done streaming, like my tailbone hurts so bad. So definitely, I think it's just a bad chair. Bad desk chairs are the worst. Yeah, this is a bad one, and I wish I hadn't gotten it because Jesse doesn't like it either. So I'm like, great, there goes $100 down the.
No, because I'm like, I have short legs, so I sit down and I'm like.
That's true, yeah, because he has short legs. But yeah, maybe your dad can fix it.
I have a big torso, but tiny legs.
Yeah, because your dad's like, he's so crafty with stuff. I love when he comes over because he just wants to like fix stuff. He's like, oh, I can do this better. Or he's like, oh, I can fix this so it's like this.
And then he does it like, I was like, what the hell?
I know. I love when he comes over. I'm like, you don't have to, but I'm not going to say no if you want to. So, bruising tailbone hurts so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get seat cushions with the tailbone pressure relief. Yeah, I might do that, but I might need a bigger chair too, because my legs are wide.
Yeah,
you have little legs. So maybe if he can fix it, maybe you can sit on this one.
That's true.
Because then we can. What the hell? What was that? I
don't know.
But yeah, then if we can, because if he can prop it up, we can just lower it like this, and then you can be like that.
Yeah. Now you're tiny.
Now I'm Jesse.
No, I'm Jesse.
All right, you guys, we're going to move on. We're going to go to Twitch here. We're going to start there in about 10 minutes. We're just going to get up and do some things. We'll start it in like 5 minutes, and then we'll see you guys in like 10 minutes, you guys. But anyway, I really appreciate everyone stopping in here tonight. We'll be back here on YouTube, I guess not till next Saturday, huh?
Yeah, till next Saturday.
Yeah, because every other stream is on Twitch. So tonight, Twitch, Monday, Twitch, Tuesday, Twitch. I don't know about Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. And then for Friday for sure, and then we'll be back here Saturday, you guys. But anyway, thanks everyone for stopping in. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.